Hey yo, Pear here, back on our TF2 Trading video. I got a few new effects this episode and made a bunch of profit with the new effects. So, I hope you guys enjoy and into the video. This has got to be the worst scam attempt I've ever seen in my life. Oh, there's my drill hat. Yeah, no, don't do that, please. I managed to resell the orbiting planet Saucer's Hallmark for 11 keys pure. Originally this guy offered 10, but I'm going to negotiate up to 11, so that is 20 ref profit. It's not too bad considering it's a low tier, but I kind of expected to get more out of this because it was a nice hat, but I guess the effect weighed it down. So I managed to downgrade my Testicle Federal Case Maker for a Starstorm Slumber Human Cannibal and 38 keys pure. This guy originally offered me 35 keys pure on the Human Cannibal, but I got him to negotiate up to 38 because he really wanted the hat. But yeah, it's a pretty nice effect on an all class as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that I should be able to get quite a lot out of this. Even if I priced it at buy orders. So it's like 26.3, then 38. I bought the case maker for 66, so I'm basically buying this for just above bots. So that's a really nice deal. And because it is a Halloween all class, even if it's low tier, I should be able to get some pretty good offers on it. Here is what it looks like. I think Starstorm Slumber is going to be one of the most underrated effects in the game. I mean, for 45 keys, which is even kind of higher than the previous one I listed at, I get such a good effect, and on a decent all class hat, I guess. Anyway, I'll hope that I'll be able to sell this easily because some people do hate Starstorm effects for some reason. So after reserving it for about 2 days, I managed to sell my Cairo Venonata Private Eye for 264 keys full pure. This guy really wanted it, and he reserved it for about a day or two and came through with the pure just then. So that is a realistic deal considering I didn't think I'd get more than 250 out of this. But yeah, I'm happy with the deal. Just doing a quick buy for a Scorching Flames Convict Cap for 30 keys pure. It's the only one on the market and it's just above about 1 key above bots, so it's a pretty good buy. And then Burning's got buys like 31.5, so there's no way I can lose any profit on this. It is for heavy and it isn't a very good hat at all, but I'm pretty sure that it should be able to get like 35 or something pretty easily. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I guess, but I don't like the hat at all. Within the same day for the Scorching Flames Convict Cap, I got an offer of 35 full pure keys. I kind of expected this because it was one of the market and it was a low tier Scorching hat. So I'm happy I got 5 keys profit in like less than 24 hours, that's pretty sick. So I found this guy selling his Stare from Beyond Dr. Dapper's topper on 5 powered, and I hit him up and I offered him 195 keys pure and Starstorm Insomnia Soldier's Sloat Scopers. It's a pretty good deal for me because I did pay 35 for these, so it's basically 230 pure for an all class Halloween with a good effect. So the low sell is 360 because this one is owned by him. It is duped, which is why it's not worth more, but I think that I can easily get more than 230 on it because I do like the hat a lot. Like, if I wasn't trading, I'd probably keep it. Here it is. It looks pretty good on my Scout loadout. I mean, I do prefer my other hats over it, but this is all class, so it can go on anything. And it doesn't really matter about it being duped because all the ones on the market for the past like few months have been duped. So I don't think there's any cleans that are going to be on the market anytime soon. I got a pretty sick deal for the Starstorm Slumber Human Cannibal I just got. So I listed it at 45 and I basically got a full pure offer for it. So I got a Professional Killstreak Australian minigun and strange stereoscopic shades. So the minigun has a biter at 43.49 and the shades have biter at about 2.5. That is a key over what I listed at full pure and biotis. So I'm not sure why he offered so much, but I'm not complaining. I'm surprised I got full pure in like a day or two after listing it. I didn't even have to advertise it, surprisingly. I just made a pretty sick pickup. I picked up a Time Warp Quick Leather Slouch for 135 pure. There has recently been a price accepted at 150 for like full pure. So I think that I should be able to get way more than 135 considering that was 4 months ago. And it should have gone up since then. The biters aren't the best on this, they're only like 111. but like I can probably get anyone to pay 130 or 135 whenever I want if I want to quick sell it. So I don't think it's too much of a risk because it is a really nice hat and it is clean. Time Warp is such a sick effect. It's probably the best looking effect in the game, to be honest, besides maybe Frozen Ice Fall or one of the Galactic Gateway type effects. I do like it a lot though. It should be pretty easy to sell through the offers or maybe an upgrade to your high tier hat or something. So I finally got rid of this Tesla Core Rebel Rouser for 43 keys pure. I bought it for 41, so that is 2 keys profit, but it took like 2-3 months. I originally bought this to go with the duped PE rack, and it did go really well with it. Then I kind of just got stuck with it because no one wanted to buy it for some reason, even though it was a pretty good price. So I ended up quick selling it, but I mean I'm not too unhappy with the price I got, it's still profit. And I only did buy it for a combo, so I wasn't expecting the profit with it, but at least I didn't have to lose profit on this, I guess. So I've been looking for an Iridescence hat forever, and I finally managed to get a Roaming Roman for 65 keys pure. I wanted this because they sell really easily and they look really sick, and I always just wanted to have one. Well, Soldier isn't my favourite class, so I'll probably resell this one, but I'm trying to get a real fly hat or a slouch for it. That'll be sick. Here is what it looks like. It does look very, very nice. It's got to be one of my favourite effects. Although I did think it was a bit bigger when I bought it. It's still a really nice effect, and I understand why people are going crazy over it. This was only like an hour after I got the Roaming Roman, but I managed to negotiate this guy up to a Gordian Angel Dancing Dough, Mirthful Mistletoe Rotation Sensation, Kilowatt Wild Brim Slouch, Frosted Star Zoomin' Boomin', Frosted Star Yeti Smash, Shimmering Lights Boxtrot, Twinkling Lights I See You, and a Pumpkin Party Translator. This is a really insane offer because like the buyers of this go to like 15 or something, and the buyers of this 20, buyers of this like 12, like I think it's 11 on this, yeah, like 5 on this, like 5 on this as well, and like 4 on this, and something like 20 on this. So it's like 92 keys in bots. I think it was closer to like 90, but still, that is insane. I bought it for 65. That is like 25 keys profit in less than an hour, or like about an hour. And if I realistically sell this, like I could probably get about 25 for the Dancing Dough, about 40 for the Rotation Sensation, about maybe 20 for the Wild Boom Slouch if I'm lucky. Oh, shit. Yeah, but the Frosted Star maybe 11, but I'll probably sell it to bots anyway. Yeti Smash about 7 maybe. Boxtrot maybe about 7 as well. I see maybe 5. And Pumpkin Party maybe about 20. That's 135 keys. I'm so lucky that I picked up this, and this was within an hour. That's insane. I am just selling my professional Killstreak Australian minigun I got from that other trade for 43 keys and like 30 ref. There was no point in me keeping this because the bots and the sellers were the same. So I just sold it to a bot straight away. There's a lot of profit though. I was not expecting to get 45 full pure, or actually more than 45 full pure for the Starstorm Slumber Human Cannibal, considering the previous owner had it listed at 35 for like a month. I guess I'm just really lucky for that. I also just sold the Frosted Stars Zoomin' Boomin' for 10 keys and 1 scrap apparently. There was a bunch of other bot sellers that appeared at 11, so there was no point even trying to haggle anyone. Just sold it straight to bots for 10. So yeah, I mean it probably should be worth more because it is a Zoomin' Boomin' taunt, but I'm not complaining. Still a huge profit for me. I buy it on this backpack, and so it's a Blitzy Storm Roaming Roman. I got it for 12 keys, and it's probably not the best trade I made because there is now sales at 13. So I kind of regret doing this trade, but hopefully these 13 sellers will leave so I can sell it for some profit. Otherwise I'm going to be screwed on this. It's not a bad hat by any means, and Blizzy's not a bad effect. It's just there's too many sales on it because all the new Unusual unboxes just became tradable. So I probably shouldn't have bought this, but oh well. Just made a pretty risky trade. So I saw Honda's Rivarium Irregulus, if that's how you say it. But I saw the that effect real fly hat on backpack.tf for 40 keys. And he said he could do 35, but I did not have any pure at the time. So I offered him my Scout Shako with Scorching Flames if he added 80 on his side. So I paid 44 for this, so I'm basically paying 36 for this. It is a key over what we agreed, but I just didn't have any pure at the time. It's a really risky trade because it is a new hat, but I had a good experience with the Iridescence Reverium Irregularis, so I think that this isn't a bad hat, so it should be pretty easy to sell. It also looks really nice in game. Here it is. It is a pretty nice effect. It kind of looks a bit like the chromatic effects from last year, but like sparkly. It's kind of weird. I am picking up a Stormy Storm from a fire. It's a really nice pyro hat. It's probably my favourite hat of the case besides maybe the 1000 yard stare, and it's only for 19 keys, so I think it's a pretty good pickup. Here it is, not too bad at all. I kind of wish that I got like the iridescence effect with this, but they're like 200 keys, so I don't think I'll be getting one of those anytime soon, unless they somehow go down to like 100 or something. It was probably a mistake to buy this Gravelly Ghoul Antarctica in the first place. So I bought it like 2-3 months ago for 70 and I'm reselling it for 68. So that is a 2 key loss and like 2 to 3 months wasted on this. I mean, it was one of the one on the market and the buyers were at like 67 for like a month or two. But like no one would offer anything even close to 70. Like no one was interested at all. Don't ask me why, because it is actually a pretty nice effect. But I don't know, maybe it was a bit too high. Bit confused on this. After getting the pure from the previous trade, I completely forgot I had a biter on this and I ended up buying a Lucidation real fly hat for 40 keys. I don't think it was a really good buy because there is a sell at 50 and the other buy is like 20. So I think I kind of screwed myself over with this because it's only like a mid to high tier effect, not like a high tier effect like Iridescence or whatever. So I hope I don't lose too much on this. The hat doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like a mix between Sunbeams and Purple Angie. I mean, it's a really good hat, but the effect's kind of weird, so I don't know if it'll sell easily. So I'm hoping I didn't make too bad of a decision by buying this for 40, but I gotta wait a while for this 50 sell to leave, now I might be able to sell it. I am buying yet another Iridescence Reverium Irregularis for 65 keys pure. I previously sold the other one for 85 keys in Biotis, so I think that I made a pretty good deal by picking this up for 65 again. I think it was just for my bioda, because I did have a bioda for 65. And the guy also has another one, which is also iridescent, so he said he can sell the other one for 65 for me if I get the pure, so I'll probably get some pure and buy the other one off him. So you probably saw it earlier in the episode, but iridescence is a sick effect. It's got to be god tier, and it's probably only going to go up after the crates that can no longer drop it. But even though there's like 20-30 of these unboxed, it looks really nice, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy another one for 65. I just hope that I don't get undercut or something, because there is a lot getting unboxed. Oh well, I'll just keep it if that's the case. I just lowered the price on most of my hats, and I got a pretty good offer on the Misty Skull Frenchman spray. So I got an offer of a Green Angie California cap, a bubbling fried batter, and 92 keys pure. So the California cap's about 39 keys, well that's what I'm listing at. This is about 12 keys, and 92 keys, so it's 143. I listed it for 140, so basically 143 and basically for pure, because I can get this pretty easily for pure, and this also is low tier, so I could probably get pure for it. Going off biodas, this has a biota at like 33.5, it's got a biota at 9, and then the 92, that's 134.5. Pretty good deal because I had this valued at like 135, 130 when I did the trade in Unusuals. So I'm pretty sure I made a pretty good deal with this. Also got some pure finally. I was just looking through backpack.tf for some new Unusuals, and I found a Rivarium Irregulus for 26 keys. And I managed to negotiate him down to 23 keys. So for a decent effect on a pretty good soldier hat, I'm getting it for pretty cheap. I'll show you what it looks like in game. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty high tier, if not a mid-high tier effect, so I think that I should be able to get like 40 for it pretty easily, maybe 60 if I'm lucky. So finding this for 23 is a snag. I have no idea why he listed it that low, but I guess he just wanted pure right click, because he did unbox it. So after listing the Hetman's headpiece with something being this way comes at 125 like 2 days, so I got a pretty good offer for it. So this guy offered a clean Dead President's Master Yellow Belt, a clean Smoking Pencil Pusher, and 10 keys pure. So with the Dead President's Yellow Belt, there's a buy at 51.5. With the Pencil Pusher, there's a buy at like 55. And then 10 keys pure, so that's 116.5. Realistically, I could probably get about 65 for this maybe if I'm lucky. And about 70 for this. 10, that's 145. So I think I'm making a pretty good mixed deal because basically 145 mixed in miscs. So it's a pretty good deal. I mean, they're not the best miscs, especially this yellow belt. Like, I hate Dead Presidents. I mean, it's an alright combo effect, I guess, but I do not like the belt, so I'll probably end up quick selling it. Here's the Pencil Pusher. It's a pretty nice NG misc. It goes pretty well with other effects as well, like there's something about this way, not this, it's Death from Beyond's Dapper's Topper. It combos pretty well with that. I'm probably going to upgrade the Pencil Pusher because low tier miscs are always really easy to upgrade because they're like considered basically pure. Or I'll just quick sell it or something. But yeah, I think I made a pretty good trade on this. And the Master Yellow Belt, here it is. Not that one, no. Where is it? That one, yeah. I mean, I don't like it at all. I don't think it even goes well with anything besides maybe this. They're both really ugly, so they go together. Yeah, I guess. Although my backpack value doesn't show how much profit I made, because of all the unpriced and underpriced stuff I have, I've actually made like 400 or 500 keys this episode. So I got all the unpriced, like the like Dancing Doe, all the real fly hats, all the roaming Romans and all that, all the wild breed and slouches and stuff, and also the underpriced stuff like the spellbound drills, so I'm trying to get repriced. But hopefully all this stuff can get priced or I can sell it soon. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.